What's good, YouTube? It's Real coming through another video for y'all. So look, hey, you got to get out your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? The average constantly looking for ways to stay in their comfort zone, doing things what's easy to them, doing things what feels best to them. But bro, you chasing pleasures, bro. You chasing what feels good when you need to be chasing things that are uncomfortable. You need to be chasing the things in life that don't feel good, the things in life that challenge you, because the thing that challenges you the most is gonna provide the most growth for you in your life. So if you want a person who wants to be exceptional and extraordinary, hey, bro, you gotta understand. You gotta go through the challenges. You gotta go through the adversity, bro. And you just gotta look forward to it because that's what's gonna promote growth in your life. So if you really want to be exceptional, if you want to constantly get better results, if you want to have a better reality, you gotta constantly look for challenges. You gotta constantly look for the things that will, for a fact, that will allow you to evolve, allow you to become a better person. But you and I both know, you know what I'm saying, that in order to evolve, bro, you got to get out your bed in the morning. You got to do things that you don't feel like doing, bro. It's a constant battle, bro. You feeling one way, but you got to move in the whole other direction if you want to get to the life that you want to live. If you want to be successful, if you want to be great, and you already know this, but you constantly making a constant decision. You constantly making decisions that keep you average. You know what I'm saying? You want to stay in that space of mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? When you staying in the bed, when you go out eat that junk food, when you spending the money when you know you're supposed to be saving it, bro. You know what you're supposed to do and you know what you are not supposed to do, but you constantly make the decisions of your feelings. You constantly cater to your feelings, and that's not what's going to allow you to be successful. You're not being exceptional. You're choosing to be average on a daily basis with every single one of your decisions, and you know that. And the only way to change is to get out that comfort zone. You just gotta get out that comfort zone. It's a choice that you gotta make, bro. You gotta tell yourself, bro, and you gotta really just do it, bro. Like you words of affirmation, bro. People tell you, bro, look in the mirror, do this, do that, bro. Tell yourself this, tell yourself that, bro. Bro, that don't work, bro. The only thing that's really gonna work and the only thing that's gonna allow you to be exceptional if you take the actions necessary, if you make the hard choices, the hard decisions. You gotta boss up. If you a man, bro, you gotta man up. If you a woman, bro, you gotta woman up, bro. You gotta do what you supposed to do, bro. If you know you gotta wake up and hit that gym early morning, that's what you gotta do. If you gotta study for a test, bro, that's what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? If you know you gotta save money, bro, keep your money in your pocket, bro. Don't spend it. Don't go out. You know what I'm saying? You drinking too much, you smoking, bro. Stop drinking, stop smoking, bro. You know what you're supposed to do, so do it. It's as simple as that. And if you already at a position where you feel like, okay, I'm resisting the temptations and I'm doing the right things that I'm supposed to do. I'm waking up in the morning. I'm going to the gym. I'm focusing. I'm doing deep work. If you know you already in a position where, okay, I got a little routine going on. I've been kind of consistent. Okay, that's cool for you. But now you got to evolve. Now you got to grow. You know what I'm saying? You got to evolve. You got to grow. So you got to look for other zones. You done got out your comfort zone, but now you got to just look for other zones that will allow you to grow even faster. You know what I'm saying? You got to look for things out of your reach. You gotta strive to be in uncomfortable positions, because the longer you're in a comfortable position, the more average you'll be. So if you want to be extraordinary, you want to be exceptional, you got to literally look for things that will put you in an uncomfortable position. Maybe you got comfortable at your job. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got comfortable with your little fat on the side of your hip. You know what I'm saying? You got a little comfortable with that stomach fat. You know what I'm saying? And you got to make a change. You got to be uncomfortable. Go to a workout where everybody is fit and you're the only one out of shape, and let's see what happens. You going to feel uncomfortable and you going to make a change. But that's what it takes. If that's what it takes, bro, and you know that's what it takes, that's what you got to do. Stop being comfortable. Get out your bed and go in an environment where it pushes you to be better. And I'm talking about your routines. I'm talking about your habits, but I'm also talking about your friends, the people who you talk to the most. You better make sure those people are better than you. You know what I'm saying? You hanging around people who are average. You hanging around people who don't care about their life, bro. You not gonna care about yours. You know what I'm saying? You hang around 4 millionaires, you gonna be the fifth one. It works both ways, bro. You just gotta taste that uncomfortable environment. You gotta taste people You gotta taste and surround yourself around the people who are so-called better than you, the people who are in better positions. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it takes. But it all starts with action. It all starts with you getting up in the morning and doing what you're supposed to do, constantly making the right decisions. And it's not only the decisions you make, it's decisions that you don't make as well. Because yes, I tell you to do something. I tell you to take action towards the goals that in your life. I tell you to do the things that will take you to your destination. But it also means that you have to not do things. You have to not do certain things. Because we're humans, bro. Sometimes, bro, it feels like we're designed to want to desire some things that aren't beneficial to us. So we have to resist ourselves from doing certain things because it doesn't lead to a fruitful path. You know what I'm saying? It's destruction. Sometimes your desires lead to your own destruction. So you got to understand, bro, if you want to succeed, you got to resist. You got to do things for you. You got to know that every action that you do or not do, you know what I'm saying, that is leading to your fate, is leading to your destination. And if you want it to be a good destination, bro, you just got to make sure you're making the right decisions. The ones that you do and the ones that you don't do. And you already understand this, you already know. But if you want to get to that next level, bro, you got to take your life to the next level in everything that you do. You got to strive to be great. You got to stay driven. You got to stay in that mode 24/7 because it's easy to get motivation. Motivation lasts nothing but 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to get to that next level, bro, you got to be in that mode all the time. Because, okay, you could watch this video right now and then you could be productive for the next hour or two. And then you go to sleep. You wake up in the morning. As soon as that alarm go off, bro, you clicking snooze. You know what I'm saying? You hitting the snooze button. And now you back to your old ways. That motivation was nothing, bro. Somebody could be motivated for a week straight, but if they stop after that week, bro, what was the point? That's why I preach consistency, bro. You got to be consistent and you got to be disciplined, bro. You always got to be more consistent because somebody operating at this level for a year straight is going to get further than somebody who was like this and then they go straight down. And you understand that. But you just got to do it. You got to be consistent. You got to improve every day because it's not going to be like this. That was an example, but it's really going to be like this. You know what I'm saying? It's really going to be like this, but you got to just improve every single day. You got to start with the foundation and then you just got to build on it piece by piece, day by day. That's what you got to do. But are you going to do that though? You know what I'm saying? Are you really going to do that? What's going to put you in the position to actually do that? And that's something I've been thinking of. I'll be like, okay, I know how I inspire myself to do it, but everybody is different. Everybody learns differently. So I could tell somebody one thing, but to the other person, they might not get it. But the result that I got from the research was, bro, it's you have to convince your own mind that you want to do it. So sit down and try and convince your mind that, okay, I want to be greater. I want to be better. I don't currently like my current position and I want to change it. I want to grow. I want to evolve. So think of the things that you got to do to actually do that. What's going to put you in that mode? Everybody has different experiences. Everything moves. Some things move some people. Some things don't move others. So understand what moves you. What moves you to want to be better? What inspires you to want to be greater? Something that will stick, something that will last. Find the root of what moves you and then just use that. Every time you don't feel motivated, every time you don't feel disciplined, use that energy, wherever you get that energy from, and channel it into becoming better in yourself. And you're going to be everything that you want to be in life, I guarantee it. But that's going to be a wrap to this video. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. And y'all go follow my Instagram. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow.